Hello and welcome back to another one of my PO Box opening videos. I've got a whole load of banknotes, a banknote book, and I think a letter from Christopher Colette. Let's find out. Indeed-o. Now, I haven't got a brand new lampshade in the background. That's sadly Callie. She's had an operation a couple of days ago, and she's just going to sit up there. If I have to disappear and help her down, I may edit the videos appropriately, but that's why I'm just doing the PO Box video just now. It's easy to do that. She's just watching the big screen. Everything's happening on there, so she'll see everything that's happening now. As for this, I got this. I recognize the handwriting. I'm sure I do. And who else covers their letters full of stamps? I've got to do this. I'm going to open it up anyway, just to be sure. Right, as you can see, I've also got a lot of banknotes and a banknote book. This banknote book I was recommended from Steve at Bucks Coins. He was on Discord one day and says, get this book. It'll help me out no matter loads and loads and loads. And he's absolutely right. It's got English notes, Old English notes, Jersey notes, Isle of Man notes, Irish notes, Northern Irish notes, and the good old Scottish notes with signatures and all. So very, very handy. Thank you to Steve for letting me know about that one. Put them there just now. I want to see what's in here. I don't know if there's any evidence, so bear with me. Ah, yes, I was right. I recognized the handwriting. And let's have a look at these stamps. I can bend it now. That's very nice. That's the Great Exhibition, isn't it, during Victoria? Crystal Palace. That's very snap. Oh, look at the antlers. That's Bonnie. This one here, the Royal Horticultural Society. Some Latin name for it, was it? Dahlia, Garden Princess. Oh, very nice. And St. John's Ambulance, and a load of 2 pennies and 1 penny stamps. Remember, use all these stamps up before January 31st, if you possibly can. I'll be pinching them stamps, that's for sure. Pop that there just now. Now, I have, importantly, here. What have we got here? Hola, Callie. I hope you're in Callie well. She's on the mend. She's better. I'm looking forward to your secret project soon, but hush, hush. Was that the secret project that's already out? Was that the Callie Cup thing? Maybe. I don't know. I have so many of those. I've been sending them as replies to the PO Box. I found one of your letters in my ready reply pile, so enjoy. Speak to you soon. Oh, wow, Christopher Colette. So I'm just wondering, the hush hush thing was the Callie Cup. That's a while back now. Mind you, he does get a lot of letters, so I'm guessing it's just taking some time for it to filter through the system. Wow. If there's a secret project else I'm trying to think of. Not off the top of my head. If there is, I'll let you guys know. Don't worry about that. Wow. What have we got here? Oh, pepperoni badge. I got injured by one of these on my last minute trip. I stuck my hand in the bag and I come out and it's stuck in my finger. Brilliant. Oh, yeah. This is revenge. This is revenge because I gave him like 3 or 4 of these things. It's a Churchill crown, but it's not any old Churchill crown. It's got the old Christopher Colette signature on it, so it's very rare indeed. Beautiful, mate. Cheers. Thank you very much. And as for Secret Project, I'm thinking that was Callie Cup, unless give me a shout if I'm having some kind of amnesia going on. Anyway, right. On with the banknotes. Put that just to the side, and I've had a little bit of help. In the month of September, at the end, 30th of September, was the deadline for Bank of England's £20 paper notes and £50 paper notes. It was the same in Scotland. I don't know about Northern Ireland. I think they were the same. But I had a situation where myself, I was getting in quite a lot of rare notes, signature-wise as well. Also, my friend down in Brighton, the Ginger Collects, he was doing exactly the same thing for me, getting a lot of old Bank of England notes, ones I haven't had, withdrawn ones as well. He sent up a couple, I think, before in a previous video. Now, we were doing a wee bit of a swap around. He got a load of notes off me. I've got a couple of notes off him. I also have a note in here to open up that special. And these are the notes that I found where I work. And I got quite a few good ones. I'd like to see what the Ginger Collector sent me. Hold on. I did open it, but I've not looked at it. Now, before we crack on, we've got to appreciate these stamps, of course. Look at these. Oh, what's that? Balmoral Estate, Scotland. Oh, these are lovely. I'm going to definitely have a stamp-a-thon someday. So I'm going to pop that underneath Christopher's pile and take the stamps off of there. What was this? What is this? Oh! The Ginger Collector. Nice! Benjamin Bunny. Oh, mate, thank you very much. Honest, that's bra. I'll keep that. I'll flip that. Put that on a wee flip for myself later. I'll put it in the pile. Now, here. I can't remember for the life of me what he sent me. I do have it listed down because we did an itinerary of the stuff I sent and the itinerary of the stuff he sent. I can't remember exactly what it was. Oh, yes! Beautiful. Beautiful. What is it they say? B-E-A, beautiful. He's given me an AA01 Churchill. This is definitely needed. So one I've got is a lot higher than that. Elizabeth Fry. A couple of Elizabeth Fry notes. Different signatures. There's Andrew Bailey and Chris Salmon. Fantastic. Look at that. An AA01 Jane Austen £10 note. Oh. I've got a couple of these. The Charles Darwin tenors, of course. Chris Salmon and Victoria Cleland. Make out that just about make it out. And here we have a couple of 20s. Chris Salmon and Andrew Bailey. What's the numbers on these ones? HD and JH. So that's brilliant. This is the one I've been after. Christopher Wren, £50 note. From back in the day when I was very young. I never saw one of these when I was young. No one ever saw one of these when I was young. Especially in Scotland. But it's got a little bit of pen mark. That's fine. I think I might be able to fix that. It's a project for me to fix later on. But Graham Gill, is it? Chief Cashier. Look at Her Majesty. She looks a little young there, eh? Beautiful. So, pop them aside. These are the ones I got at my work. Now, this one's a bit of a nice surprise because thanks to the book that Steve recommended, this one here, I looked it up. I found myself a really good condition ZZ1. Now, FB1 was the first prefix series for this note, Forth Bridge 1, because it's all about the Forth Rail Bridge. It's got the HST in that on it and everything, right? FB2 was the second series, and then after that, it was a bunch of random letters and numbers in a certain series. But ZZ1 is a replacement for FB1, and it's 3,893. It's very low down in the numbers. I looked it up, and the value of this book here says it's about £35. That's a surprise. So from £5 to £35, just like that. I am amazed. This one is one I needed. It was a Chris Salmon £5. Now, did I have that one? Is this what? Oh, brilliant. So the Ginger Collector's come to save the day. I can cash that one in. Fantastic. This one here, I have Victoria Cleland. Is that the Darwin? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Do I have Victoria Cleland? I do. So it's in better condition than the one I've got. Ginger Collector to the rescue again, so I can cash that one in. Now, I've got a couple of old Bank of Scotland Sir Walter Scott notes with a couple of different signatures. I've got it'll be in the book what they are. I can't remember off the top of my head. I can have a wee look if you like. I'll check that out in a wee while. Keep them to the side. I've got this £50 note, Andrew Bailey, with Lord Hublon on the obverse or the reverse. I've also got another Hublon. Here we go, with GBA Kentfield. There we go. Now this is one I needed. Victoria Cleland, 50, with Stevenson. And here's one I'd never thought I'd get. This was withdrawn and it somehow managed to get in the system. A £100 tercentenary Bank of Scotland, Sir Walter Scott. Leisure and tourism. One of these, if I wanted to look for online, I know there's a little bit of a blue ink blemish there, but that's in really good condition, considering. If I wanted to look for something like that online, I'm talking like £200 to £300. To appear in my work just like that, face value, it's a no-brain situation. No, it's a no-brainer. So, what I've got to do now, I'm going to put these aside because I don't need them. I have this. Now, this is the creme de la creme. I'm going to have to open this up off camera because there's an address on the back. But this is one that I've got to mention a couple of names. There's Coin Pig and Steve at Box Coins and a couple of others on the Discord chat who have been talking about notes with me in the past. And this was a while back, but it's taken me this long to find one. What I have here is a Royal Bank of Scotland PLC £50 note with the prefix RBS. There was 20,000 of these made, given mostly to RBS staff. Some of them were in presentation packs, some of them are not. This one features the HQ of Gogarburn, the RBS HQ near Edinburgh Airport. This is just on the tram line between Edinburgh and the airport, just outside Edinburgh Gateway. Lovely. That there is a beast of a note. I've been after. That's like huge on my wish list. I'm just so happy to have it. So happy. If my house was on a Inferno, I'd run in and get something. This would be it. I think it's worth more than this, possibly. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a wee recap of everything I've got in the envelopes today and have it on a display. And I'll cut the video short and then I'll make a second video with me updating the albums because it's going to need both albums. It's going to take a little bit of time. And of course, we've got that other video to make after that as well, which is the Ultraviolet one, which I've been wanting to do for ages. So let's get everything on display for the recap. So welcome back to the recap. Here we have loads and loads and loads of stuff. I'd like to say a massive thank you to both Christopher Collects and the Ginger Collector. There's wee Benjamin Bunny from the Ginger Collector. I'm going to pop that in a wee cardboard flip and safe keep. Obviously, Christopher Collects signed Churchill. These are going to be a new collectible item, I think. I'm looking forward to seeing a few other people getting one of some of these. Maybe I've got the only one, who knows? Anyway, also, the pepperoni badge. It's not that he needs advertising or anything like that. No, not at all. But it's just great to be acknowledged and replied to from one of the greats. And also someone who I consider a very close friend. Also, thanks to the stamps that he sent as well. The ones that Ginger Collector sent as well. Also, all these banknotes Ginger Collector sent me. The Elizabeth Fry's, the Charles Darwin's, the Adam Smith's, and the Christopher Wren 50. I've got the ones that I found. Some that are he hasn't sent. There's a couple that he's sent that are better than my ones, i.e. these two. I'll just, I don't know what I'll do with them. Maybe use them for trading or for eBay or cash them in. Who knows? And obviously the ones I'm treasuring the most are these top three. Top three. Bank of England, Christopher Wren. In number 2, £100 tercentenary. But in number 1, an uncirculated Goga Burn £50. Yes. Anyway, right. I want to get the video done for putting these in the bank. The little board folders, got them ready. Got all the plastic things ready. I've got to get a cup of tea ready. I think Callie's fallen asleep. It's all the ketamine that she's had. Lucky. Anyway, I'm off there now. If you have none, have a happy one. Don't forget, check your change, especially your wallets. I checked the drawer and I ended up with all this. So that's what happens when you look. Anyway, I'm off there now. Check your change. Ciao now. Chitty bye. Choo choo the new.